But what I am now seeing is this tragedy of activists, so-called activists, promoting education. This is and I am afraid that they need to relook at what, how they are actually trapping people into the modern systems by promoting education. Now, today, everybody who has money, who has gone to the US and made money, they all want to come back and create more and more educational, education for so-called underprivileged. So I think it is high time that this slavery that is being promoted through education is what enslaves us, the modern education. That needs to be seen very, very clearly. Because what education does is to create dependency on somebody else's knowledge. This is very, very clear. And what is the somebody else's knowledge? Today it is the West, because that is only where the knowledge is getting produced. And that is a very, what I would say, a devilish knowledge that is being created there also. Because what they want to promote is what they want to sell. It's very clear that how other ways of knowledge is being, destroyed from here. And we are also responsible for that by creating this word called superstition. That we say that now we are not superstitious, that we have something else. But I would like you to look at this structure of what is superstition. Any blind belief is superstition. So what we are actually today is that we are blindly believing science. So we are only replacing our religious superstition with scientific superstition. That we believe in Newton and Einstein today, that's all. We are only replacing that. So true knowledge is something that we are creating. And that is our nature. It's not something that we have to consciously do. That when we are attentive to the world, knowledge is getting created. And there are so much misunderstanding that is being created by the Western fragmented systems that we mistakenly think that if everyone is creating knowledge, it will be different. This is not true at all. Because as human beings, we don't function as egoistic beings. Our fundamental beingness is as our biological beings. So the way that everything else in nature is creating its knowledge to survive, that is the realm at which we also will function. That's the way we are meant to be. But, so I think it is important to see that how, and I would say that it is high time that we learn the knowledge system of tribal people. In fact, I have done a study called Cognitive Conditions in Tribal Societies. And this is a very primary thing to understand, that it is the cognitive conditions that creates knowledge in us. We don't create knowledge. It is the external situation that within which we live that create knowledge. Like, since there is no concept of waste, we don't create waste. And the moment there is a waste paper basket in our urban houses and schools, we are teaching children to waste. It's a condition that we have created.
Battery.